So just up the road, there is a tunnel in one of the houses on this main road up here, and it's been speculated that it's been used for the Underground Railroad, and then it was used again for the Prohibition. Is there like a specific time that stuff seems to happen?
Oh, no, well, Stacy with the TV. There was 3 of us here at the bar.
Human torso?
So this used to be a mining bar.
Now, there is a hole underneath this place.
Did you like that music that I just played? Hello?
What was your favorite thing to drink when you came here? Bodies there?
No way.
I don't want to be down here anymore.
The town of Moriah has a rich and storied mining history dating back into the 1700s. In Benedict Arnold's book, he recounts sending men to Port Henry to search for iron ore for war supplies. The Sherman mines in Witherby officially opened around 1870, providing work for many Irish, Italian, and Spanish immigrants, amongst others. During the 1930s, the mines were commercially acquired by a steel manufacturing company, and much of the iron extracted from Moriah was used in the construction of skyscrapers in New York City, a testament to the town's industrial significance. The Old Miners Tavern, a landmark in Moriah, has served as a gathering place for miners and townsfolk up until the mines closed in the 1970s. Now, we cannot say with certainty when the building was constructed. It is likely to have been built in the early 1900s, as local records and the building's architecture suggest. Local lore adds to its mystique, with some claiming that the basement of the tavern may have served as a speakeasy or been used as a storage for rum runners during Prohibition as they transported alcohol to and from Quebec. There are also rumors that the tavern may have had connections to the Underground Railroad, offering refuge to those escaping slavery. While we cannot confirm these tales beyond a reasonable doubt, they remain an integral part of Moriah's folklore. However, Moriah's history is not without its dark chapters. The town is linked to chilling true crime stories of the serial killer Robert Garrow. While we won't dive too deep into his crimes right now, it's worth noting that Garrow was eventually captured in Witherby, where he met his end, and his victims' bodies were dumped in the mines. His story is one of terror, and it left an undeniable mark on the town. But the eerie connections don't end with Garrow. The Old Miners Tavern is said to be haunted by a variety of spirits, including former townspeople, bar-goers, and past owners and employees. One of the most unsettling stories comes from the apartment above the tavern, where many employees have claimed to hear phantom footsteps when the apartment was vacant. Others have reported the smell of sweet pipe tobacco wafting through the building. There have been numerous accounts from employees who, upon opening the tavern in the early morning or midday, have found sinks running on their own, experienced unexplained technological malfunctions, and felt an eerie presence that seemed to come from nowhere, ghostly energies that couldn't be explained.
So I'm here cleaning. Just mopped here. So nice. And I hear something from the kitchen. Okay. So the water is on all the way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I turned this off all the way. Oh my gosh.
We decided to investigate the mystery of the Old Miners Tavern for ourselves, hoping to uncover the truth behind some of these chilling stories. What we discovered, it may shock you, so stay tuned until the end to see what we uncovered. We will also be releasing a true crime documentary about Robert Garrow later this winter. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment below.
So what's up, Finding Dystopia family? Today we are at the Old Miners Tavern in Moriah, New York. This place has been open since around the 1900s. That's when the building was actually constructed. We don't know precisely when it opened as a bar, but we're gonna do some research when we get home and hopefully we'll be able to figure all that out for sure. This town has a long-standing mining industry. It opened officially in 1870 up in Witherby, but there are historical accounts from the late 1700s. Benedict Arnold actually sent men to Port Henry to dig up iron for the cannonballs and cannons and stuff. So a lot of the miners would have came to this had a temp gauge. We set up a bunch of trigger objects today, guys. But anyway, a lot of the miners would have came here and hung out after a long day in the mines. They would have came here, unwinded, and had a few drinks. So right now we're gonna play a little bit of blackjack, and we have a bunch of equipment set up around us in hopes that it will conjure something up. We're kind of changing our approach. We will try to contact the spirits directly later, but now we're gonna kind of just chill, see if they want to come out on their own. We have trigger objects, like I said, so hopefully that is gonna conjure up some activity. Okay, so all you need to know is royalty counts as 10, and then aces are either an 11 or 1, depending on what you choose. So obviously if you go over 21, you bust. So are you gonna stay or are you gonna hit?
I'll hit.
You're gonna hit?
Yeah.
All right, you flip it.
Shit.
Oh,
Tanner,
Tanner
you
busted.
All right,
did.
are you gonna hit or are you gonna stay?
I'm gonna stay.
You're gonna stay? I would. What about you?
I'll hit.
Okay, so you got 18. All right, staying? Staying? 16, Joey wins. Geneva, what, is there like a specific time that stuff seems to happen? Or is it usually during the day? Mm-hmm. And it's usually when people are here by themselves?
Oh, no, well, Stacy with the TV.
There's a couple
There
people
was 3 of us here at the bar.
I'm really curious to know what happened in the sink in the back, because that handle was just, there's no way even to leave it partially closed.
I know, it was all the way open.
It was all the way up.
And, well, that I told you about Tiffany over there. We used to have another soda machine over there, and it was really packed one night. And she came out to fill up her soda, and something brushed her hair out of her face. Yeah, but there was a ton of people here. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird. So there is actually quite a bit of like local folklore about this place. Nothing that we've ever really been able to confirm, but we're gonna double check with some research and post. So just up the road, there is a tunnel in one of the houses on this main road up here, and it's been speculated that it's been used for the Underground Railroad, and then it was used again for the Prohibition. Now, there is a hole underneath this place, and there's a basement down there with a bunch of, they look like storage rooms, and we aren't sure what they were used for. Is it possible that it could have been used for the Underground Railroad? It is a possibility, because it did run up through here and up into Quebec, so they could get out of the country and go into Canada. And it was the same thing with the rum runners in the 1920s. They ran basically the same route, because they were trying to export stuff to and from Canada. So is it very possible that this place could have been a Prohibition, whether it was storage, whether they had a speakeasy downstairs, we're not sure. But this is just what the local folklore of the town is. All right, we'll play one more round, and I think we're gonna try something else for a bit.
And everybody got picture cards almost.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oof. 21.
Damn.
You guys
You
never
won,
put in?
round's over.
I was gonna say, is the round over?
The ghost won the round.
That
Although
was pretty cool.
Good job.
Joey won the game.
If you were a miner in this town, could you tell me what kind of a drink you'd like to drink when you came to an establishment such as a bar or a tavern? Well, we poured you a shot. So if you want this shot right here, what did that
I
say?
have no idea. It was weird.
I'm going to put it right down in front of this. Now you can have the shot, but I'd like to know if I can have your name. I have some era correct music that you guys can listen to.
No.
No?
You don't want any music?
I'm going to play a song, and you can feel free to touch any tool that you see that has lights on it. There's many around here. They won't harm you, but they will let us know where you are in the room. Let's see if you guys remember this. Anybody remember the Charleston? What's that?
Heat spike.
I mean, it is warm in here, but that didn't start to trigger
That
until I
dropped. It
started.
said 74.
That was weird.
It was 75, now it's 74.
Did you like that music that I just played?
Huh?
Yep.
Did you like the song we just played? Do you know the Charleston? Would you like us to put it back on?
Come on, we're offering all kinds of things for you. Got drink. We played cards. You won money.
Yeah, you won the last round.
I think that it's about time that you introduce yourself to us. We know somebody's here, some spirit.
We've heard that upstairs the smell of pipe tobacco is often smelled. Not sure what that said. Would that be one of who we're talking to now?
Is that what that said?
Coming.
Again.
Temperature dropped on that one and the heat spiked on this one.
Are there any spirits
You gotta see
currently
this.
present with us?
The temperature on this is dropping right next to that.
Paradox.
And nobody's near it. So if you come in the door as you come in, I have this here. And two other tools that you can use to speak through. This one with the colored lights, and this is the other one. So feel free to walk up to these devices and try to speak into them as clear. I just heard something.
Hands. Well, my name is Anthony.
My name's Joey,
My name is Tanner.
I'm Kayla.
and over here we have Geneva, who I'm sure that you guys have seen before in here. Can you tell me if you guys know who Geneva is, if you've seen her, or...
I know we may seem like strangers, but Geneva and I, and probably even Tanner, definitely had family that would have worked in the mines. So you probably would have worked with one of our ancestors at some point in time. So you do not have to be shy.
No way.
That's pretty cool. It's
Thirsty.
Thirsty.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Well, like we've said, we do have a drink here. I'm gonna move it over to the end of the bar. Feel free to come and take a drink. Do you not like whiskey? Is that why? Would you rather we pour something else? We can pour you a beer with some salt.
Was that the drink back in those days? Is that what you guys drank?
Let's say
Melody.
melody. We were listening to music earlier. That almost sounded like it said vodka,
Vodka.
but I don't know. They might have had vodka at one point in time. I guess it depends on how late we're talking. Because this place was always a bar.
Was it always?
For the most
like a
part, I
tavern?
believe it opened up as something else first. Like Geneva was saying, I think it opened as a restaurant. And then it turned into a tavern at some point, right? So I guess probably would have maybe always had some form of alcohol served here. Do you want vodka instead of whiskey? Is that your preference, or would you like a beer?
Sounded like it said, "Get out, get out, get out." Did you hear that?
I thought I heard it earlier too. Well, we'll leave eventually, but we want to get some answers out of you first.
Several of the employees here have said that they've seen and heard things that they can't explain in here. Like what? Well, like the water turning on, for one, on its own. Can any of you guys tell me what happened? Was it one of you that did that?
Yeah.
I just said yeah.
Clear as day. Could you do it again?
The water probably gives you energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe being that we told you all of our names, you'd be able to give us yours. Can you tell us your name?
I didn't pick it. Could you say that again, please? Back? Yeah.
The?
Does anybody know about the rooms that are downstairs?
Do you know what they were used for?
Was it possible that it was used to transport people up to Canada?
Do you know if this place was ever a speakeasy? Did they store stuff down in the basement during the Prohibition?
No. Just that I could
Sound
hear
like
it from
what?
here.
Yeah.
Blood?
No,
What?
what?
It sounded like it said what?
Did people used to store alcohol in the basement for the rum runners during the Prohibition?
Would it be possible? And I know that I don't want to make you play any parlor tricks.
Road.
Road.
Underground Railroad?
Were you talking about what I was just talking about a minute ago? You trying to say railroad?
Something true.
Something true.
Yeah. Oh, true. How true? I know there is also a main road next to us, but I don't know why they would be referring to that.
That sounded, I could swear it said help.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Could you tell us what kind of drink you used to partake in when you came here?
Would you rather have a beer? If so, one of the tools that you see in front of us, please make them go off. Just one. If you can do that for me, we'll pour you another drink.
Measure.
Measure.
So when you worked in the mines, is there any way you can tell me what it was like? Was it hot?
Gully.
Gullet?
Could have been olive, it could have been frolic, I don't know.
Alright, wait. I'm gonna play some more music for you. See if maybe something will trigger you. You guys recognize this song? It was very popular in your day. That's what it sounded like. It said, what? Recognize that song? Where? Here?
Upstairs. I heard it say upstairs. Do you want us to go upstairs?
Can you make a knock or a bang? Possibly a thud upstairs? You recognize that sound?
Paradox.
I'm going to try a yes-no
Powering on.
and see if maybe possibly you guys can answer some questions.
Beep.
What did that beep?
The red pot?
The fuck was
What
that?
the fuck was that? Was that you that touched that? And I know I got all brand new batteries and everything. I even put the date on them.
But even then, like, I could plug my guitar into an amp,
Yeah,
turn
and
the
it's not gonna
volume
make
down,
that kind of noise.
and it wouldn't make that noise.
So we asked a question before whether you guys know Geneva.
Uh-oh.
Do you know Geneva? Have you seen her before? How about Stacy? Stacy said that you know exactly who she is. Turned on some water in the back room. Is that you? Can you do that again?
Do you want us to play pool, or do you want us to go upstairs?
How about if I knock on something? Can you duplicate it or finish it? I'm going to start it, and when I stop, you complete it. Ready? Oh, it's fucking quiet. Well, we are going to be around for a few more hours to try and get any type of information from you that we can. We don't mean to cause any disrest. We're just trying to tell your story. And the story is that people that have seen you that work in this establishment have told me that they've seen and felt things that they can't explain. So we're just here to find out if you actually want to talk to us or communicate in any way. All right, we're going to close this out for now. And we're going to continue on upstairs. So if you are down here and you can hear my voice, please feel free to follow us upstairs. And we can continue on there. So we're going to run a couple of EVPs up here, guys. We're going to see if we can get any type of contact through this. So this used to be a mining bar, this building. Is there anybody that can tell me a little bit about this place, perhaps when you visited here?
What was your favorite thing to drink when you came here?
You have anything you want to ask?
Not yet.
We've heard stories that people have smelled pipe tobacco smoke up here. Would that be from you?
If you did frequent this place, maybe you perhaps can give us a name. Hello?
It's like a phone ringing.
That's going off. Now the temp spike's going off. Is there somebody up here with me? I'm starting to get hot. I'm like sweating. So this used to be a mining bar, this building. Is there anybody that can tell me a little bit about this place, perhaps when you visited here?
What was your favorite thing to drink when you came here?
You have anything you want to ask?
Not yet.
We've heard stories that people have smelled pipe tobacco smoke up here. Would that be from you?
If you did frequent this place, maybe you perhaps can give us a name. Let's try one more.
What were the conditions like working in the mines? Was it as hard as they say it was?
So formally downstairs, we had asked if you guys liked certain kinds of drinks, one of which was bourbon. I would imagine bourbon, scotch, and gin would probably be around when you were alive. What would be your preference?
Or did you like beer? What were the conditions like working in the mines? Was it as hard as they say it was?
So formally downstairs, we had asked if you guys liked certain kinds of drinks, one of which was bourbon. I would imagine bourbon, scotch, and gin would probably be around when you were alive. What would be your preference?
Or did you like beer?
Now this thing pulls different words. It'll pull a lot of them. I'm not saying any of this equipment, any of these apps have anything to do with paranormal, but it would be really cool to get some cool stuff out of them. So I have Paratex is running, and I have an old, got one of those old retro tape recorders, the little mini ones that everybody used to use in college. I know my mom did. I'm going to try and take another EVP with this. While that's tendency, I'm going to try to give it a little more volume so we can hear what's said. So I want to take some audio of your voice, and they say this is the best way to do it, so we're going to try this one. Any spirits that are here, I'd like to know if you could come up and speak your name into this tool that I'm holding in my hand.
What was your favorite place to go to in town? Was it Port Henry? Did you like Moriah? Or did you like Mineville or Witherby?
Is there anyone here that used to live in Grover Hills? In the mining settlement? Or Witherby?
Most.
What did that say?
Most.
Most of them.
Does that mean most of the miners were from this area?
Or from Grover Hills specifically?
Wasn't Grover Hills close by here?
Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
up the road. Maybe half a mile.
Any spirits that are here, I'd like to know if you could come up and speak your name into this tool that I'm holding in my hand.
Visitor.
Visitor.
What was your favorite place to go to in town? Was it Port Henry? Did you like Moriah? Or did you like Mineville or Witherby?
Is there anyone here that used to live in Grover Hills? The mining settlement? Or Witherby?
Most.
Most.
Does that mean most of the miners were from this area?
Grover Hills specifically.
Wasn't Grover Hills close by here?
Yeah, it's right up the road. Maybe half a mile. I didn't hear anything.
I didn't either. Any spirits in this building that would like to contact us in any way, please feel free to come forward. We don't mean any harm to you. All we want to do is find out your story and a little bit about this place, perhaps, why you're here, why you stay here.
If there is anyone here, could you give us a sign? Like a knock? Or maybe move something? Or shut a door.
Slide.
Okay, can you slide a door? How about an object? Is it possible for you to reach out, or you don't feel like you have enough energy?
Prospect.
Prospect.
Prospector.
Oh, like a mine
Yeah.
prospector.
Around like, I believe it was between the late 1930s and early 1950s. I can't remember the number off the top of my head. They did send somebody from a giant steel corporation that came and they did some prospecting and they did an appraisal, and that's when the mine really stepped up.
Yeah.
So it has been open since 1870, but it
A
was
lot of
always
the-
a smaller production.
A lot of the iron that they mined around here was used to build like New York City.
Yeah. New York City.
Because
and-
apparently the
How about
iron-
like the bridges? Like let's say
Oh, yeah.
Verrazano,
Yeah.
for instance,
iron,
or
the
the
iron
Brooklyn
around here
Bridge.
was, I guess, really
So
pure.
the city
Yeah.
got all of their metal from.
Not all of it.
Not all
but
of
a
it,
lot
but
of it.
definitely a good portion went into building New York
I know
City.
that. I know for a fact that some of the iron here was used to build the Empire State Building.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We
No,
still
I-
haven't
I have
gotten any
heard that. I don't know
names.
if
it's-
I don't know if you guys even realized. I don't think we've been on an investigation yet where we didn't hear like some sort of a name.
That's true. We haven't gotten a single name.
Not one.
So that almost makes me think like, I wonder if it's more like just a replay of an echo or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's weird to me is if it was like a loop thing or if it was on play,
Yeah.
why would people be still experiencing water coming
Yeah,
on,
that's true.
or the hair being touched?
Maybe there's
Or
one.
an eerie feeling of standing in a corner and not being comfortable with that portion of the building.
Well,
Maybe
like
there's
we-
one or two spirits here
This
that are
also
just like.
this also used to be a kitchen and it used to be a tavern. So we don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe there's some sort of spirit that used to cook in that kitchen.
Powder?
Powder.
I mean, powder could kind of be referring to
Civil War.
Talons.
Yeah, the Civil
The Civil
War.
War went right through here.
The Civil War. I was thinking
Well-
more like the Talons pile.
Yeah. Yeah, we did have the French and Indian Revolutionary War up here.
That's true.
I don't know.
If it could be somebody way back from that.
Could be.
Yeah, Revolutionary War.
Well, like I was saying before, Benedict Arnold, I think he was around in the late 1700s. In his book, he actually said that he sent people to Port Henry to try and dig up some iron for weapons. So there's been a long-standing presence of
Iron.
iron and activity in this town.
Nothing. This had a couple of temp spikes. That thing's been nonstop. I don't know
Well,
why
it hasn't
it's
went
doing
off
what
in a
it's
long
doing,
time.
Hasn't gone off.
but it hasn't gone off in a hot minute. So could it be that whatever was here came and left already?
Maybe.
It's possible. That's what I'm saying. Like if it's, and like this isn't gospel, obviously, it's speculation. But if it is like an echo or some sort of loop, like it
Could just be
very
moving.
well they just keep passing through and keep passing through.
Yeah.
Or it just doesn't want to be bothered.
Could be that too.
Maybe that's
like
why
we were
like, when
saying.
there's only like one person here.
Building.
Most of the activity seems to be throughout the day, and since this is a bar, it's usually pretty crowded on nights and around this time. So I wonder if they stay away and only come out in the day because it's quieter then.
I
Oh,
mean, I kind of agree with Anthony because it is quiet during the day.
Yeah.
That's when we hear the most stuff.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to?
I guess we're stopping.
Yes, we're done.
no, it said stock.
Oh, it wants us to
It was
stock
like,
up.
yo,
Yeah.
just cut the shit.
Stock up on some more booze. So I guess we could do. I'll do the Estes test down in the basement.
Okay. And
Okay,
we'll close.
have fun.
We'll close out with that.
Sure.
So we got Anthony and Tanner downstairs in the dark, and I'm gonna have Anthony run an Estes method down there and try to ask some questions, see if maybe he, being one-on-one, will be able to convey a little more. So I want to ask this question to any of the people that had passed through the Old Miners Tavern. If you were indeed miners here, Is there anything you can tell me about this place or yourself? What was your favorite drink when you would come here?
Monster.
Monster. I'm going to say a couple of names. I'd like to know if you recognize any of these names. Stacy. Aaron.
Conquer.
Geneva. Do any of these names feel familiar? Would it be possible for you to tell me your name?
Wow.
Do you not want to give me your name? Did you pass away on this property or near here?
Body's there.
Body's there. Are we talking about in the mines? I don't know if you guys know this, but this area was it was a dumping ground for the serial killer Robert Garrow.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that 2 of the bodies, right, Geneva, were put in one of the mines, 2 of the girls.
It may be 2 or 3, but they were put up in the ice mines.
Yeah.
The ice mines it's creepy up there, yeah. Yeah. He killed what was it, 27?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so many children and
Yeah.
little girls. You know, prior to this, you said monster. Is there a reason that you said that? Is there something downstairs that's evil? Does anyone want to communicate with me right now? Please come forward. Well, just
Recover.
say recovered.
Here.
What did he just say?
Come back.
Tanner, what did he just say?
Said, air, come back. Did you guys just turn on the water upstairs?
No.
I can hear water running down here.
No, we didn't touch anything. Kelly, you want to check the kitchen to see if anything's running? I would imagine you would hear it.
Water.
Shut the fuck up.
Water again.
He's getting some weird shit coming through. What did you say?
Didn't they say something about dead bodies? Or bodies or something?
He just said water twice.
Yeah, he said water
Yeah,
twice.
they're asking if there's water running with this.
No, I
one.
meant before. Didn't he say whatever? I said bodies to Anthony.
Forgive me.
Forgive me for what? What did you do? Was there a death on this property? Are you downstairs? That's pretty nuts, guys, because there's a portion of the floor downstairs. It seems to be a well or some sort of water source that's under the floor, but only in that one spot.
Well, they think they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know. Did you fall in a well? Is there a well downstairs? Did you die here?
20.
Were you 20 years old? What do you mean by 20? If you're a human spirit, that means you would have a name. I'd really like to know who I'm talking to.
Give up.
In other words, you don't want me to talk to you? You just want me to stop? Is there a reason?
No.
Okay. So if you would come here, let's say, as a patron, right? What would be the first thing that you would do when you got here? Would you meet friends? You play some pool, perhaps some cards.
Human torso?
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, there's a dead body downstairs.
What the?
There's a lot of
I just heard something to my right.
There's a lot of responses that I'm getting that are leading me to believe that there is somebody that died downstairs. Is there a body down there? Come on, man, you gotta give me something. Anything.
Fire?
Fire.
Italians?
Valiance.
Italians, it said.
Oh, Italian. I thought he said Valance.
A building right here.
Yeah.
There used to be a building right next to this building and it caught on fire.
Oh, shit.
Right across the road, yeah.
There was a building. Geneva just said there was one that burnt down right next door.
Yeah, it was right across the road, right across the intersection.
I didn't
No,
know.
there was one.
No, there was
next-
one like right next to
but
this
that
building.
That one did burn
Oh.
down over there.
But the other one burned down over there. That's fucking crazy.
I just read it the other night. Yeah.
Wow. So do you know something about the fire that happened here? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No fucking way, dude. I swear to God, it just said Garrow.
Shut up.
I swear to fucking
Get
God,
the
dude.
fuck out of here.
You said Garrow?
That's what Anthony said.
Did somebody, he murdered somebody down that basement. That's who you're talking to, the guy that got murdered. The 20-year-old that got murdered. A woman, maybe?
It could be possible. Is this Robert Garrow? There was a very infamous serial killer in the Adirondacks, probably the only one that's been branded into the history books. Robert Garrow. Am I talking to you right now? And if I am, why would you be here? Can you give me any more information and enlighten me a little bit?
Sitting here.
Living here.
Thank you.
It said sitting here, thank you.
So you are with Anthony.
Guys, I got fucking cold chills right now. It just got really cold.
You all right, Tanner?
Do you
You guys
feel-
still in the dark?
Do you feel that?
It's fucking cold, right?
Yeah. And I got this like static electricity
Yeah, me
feeling.
too. For real, 100%.
I've had it for like the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I just noticed it like a minute ago.
Hey, Tanner, just by chance, when I mentioned Garrow's name, did it seem like things changed downstairs? Like the atmosphere got different?
Kind of. But Anthony, like, he couldn't hear you say that.
No, I know, but you did, you know? So that's why I'm asking, could it be?
Yeah, all I know is that it's cold down here right now, and I'm like tingly. And I heard something on my right when you started talking about Robert Garrow.
Can you give me another 10 minutes maybe? I could figure this out. I mean, we're gonna have to come back no matter what.
I'm gonna stop. There's like literally nothing coming through the spirit box at all anymore. Not even radio stations. That was fucking weird.
Really? You couldn't hear anything?
Dude, like I think like for the past 3 or 4 minutes, it's literally just been fucking dead silent radio stations.
That's so weird.
Because like before, I could hear radio stations here and there, and then I was hearing stuff come over in between the channels. But now there's fucking nothing.
No, Anthony, you don't understand. When you said Garrow, they were already talking about it.
No way, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, Ant. And you came up with a lot of responses that are all attributing to maybe somebody is possibly buried on the property.
And then when you said something about bodies here, I heard something on my right.
Really?
Yeah, and I looked over at the camera, and dude, if I don't care.
I don't
if
know.
we're,
We
like,
got.
talking with
I
Robert
gotta
Garrow
come
right
back
now.
here again. This is not the end of this.
No, absolutely not. If we're talking to Robert Garrow for real, that's fucking crazy.
I wonder if you're talking to one of
I'd like to know if we're talking possibly, Tanner, to one of his victims.
Maybe.
It could be, or maybe even somebody that knew about it.
Now, I don't know if you know, Anthony, but your aunt just told me that there was a building like right directly next to this one, and it burnt down. And not only that, but it was one across the street that burnt down.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And you said fire. And then you
Yeah,
said bodies and torso. You said a lot of weird crap, man.
I don't want to be down here anymore.
I don't either.
Let's go.
I'm uncomfortable. All right, I'm gonna hang up, guys.
All right. Well, that was weird. We're gonna see what we can find and post on a lot of the stuff that we got here tonight. We're definitely gonna come back here. I'd like to try and do a daytime investigation, but I wanted to thank Geneva for hanging with us and letting us come in and do this crazy stuff. And I really want to thank all you guys out there, all our new subs, and all the people that watch the Bigfoot videos. If you like those, honestly, we're trying to better our paranormal investigations all the way across the board, whether it be ghosts or UFOs or Bigfoot. We try to take it all on so that everybody's got something to watch. So if you guys please like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. We love to interact, and that puts us in a little bit different of an algorithm. So with that being said, my friends, I thank you very much. Finding Dystopia family, we're out.